The episode begins with Sang recovering from an accident, experiencing anxiety about his children. Day reassures him, taking responsibility for his own care and Danny's well-being. Minho, Kitty, and Q visit, bringing cheer. Despite Day's insistence, Sang refuses to let him work. Minho offers to help with Sang's recovery, which initially pleases Sang but later stirs resentment in Day. Minho confides in Kitty about the tension with Day, who is also estranged from her sister, Jia. Kitty reveals Jean's anxieties about an upcoming race and suggests Minho do something romantic for Day. Yuri arrives, apologizing for their falling out. Kitty, distracted by a message, abruptly leaves, still grappling with her feelings for Yuri and seeking information about Stella. She encounters Peter, and they share a warm reunion. Kitty opens up about her life, and Peter reveals he is solely there to see her. They discover Lara has sent Kitty her mother Eve's letters. Julia joins them, and Peter observes their strained relationship. Kitty explains their past conflict and inquires about Yuri and Minho. Learning Minho is dating Stella, Kitty attempts to explain Stella's complex personality to Peter. While shopping for Lara's gift, they encounter Minho, who is also buying a gift for Stella. Peter recognizes Minho and they exchange pleasantries. Minho leaves, and Peter deduces that Minho still harbors feelings for Kitty. Kitty admits to having a bad girlfriend, Stella, and seeks Peter's advice on how to help Minho. That night, Kitty reads Eve's letters, learning about her parents' troubled past and Eve's attempts to reconcile her estranged sister, Nami. The letters reveal a life cut short, filled with dreams of family reunion. Devastated, Kitty calls Yuri, who offers comfort but admits to being estranged from her own family due to a family feud. The next day, Professor Lee administers exams. Minho praises Peter's gift, and Kitty inquires about Stella, but Minho remains evasive. Dave, struggling financially, seeks employment from Lee, who declines due to budget constraints. Witnessing Dave's despair, Minho offers to help, but Dave declines, feeling insulted. Moon arrives, and Dave leaves. Moon informs Minho that he has prepared a dinner for his best students. At the dinner, Jin and Q, rivals in an upcoming race, reconcile after Jin apologizes for cheating. However, Q suffers an injury during a practice run. At Moon's dinner, Minho presents him with a watch, a gift orchestrated by Stella. Minho visits Moon's office, where Moon confesses to neglecting his children due to his obsession with his career and his son Jinha's impending scandal. Minho reassures him and comforts him. Meanwhile, Kitty and Stella meet. Maddie, Stella's supposed friend, reveals Stella's nose surgery, which Stella denies. Kitty chooses to believe her. Stella, while seemingly drawn to Moon, is observed gazing at his office. Moon announces a grand competition to revive his career, forcing Day and Eunice to compete against each other. Day, struggling with his father's medical bills, accepts Minho's financial help. Kitty performs at the competition, noticing Stella's distress. While singing, she discovers an old video of Stella auditioning for Moon under the name Ishta, where she was cruelly rejected and humiliated. Kitty realizes Stella's true identity and her malicious intent, leaking Moon's documents, manipulating Minho, and seeking revenge. Minho, heartbroken and betrayed, confronts Kitty, revealing Stella's true nature. Kitty, initially devastated, finds solace in Peter's support. Stella, eavesdropping on a conversation between Moon and Jinho, learns about Jinha's secret and plots her next move. Kitty awakens from a dream about Minho, confused and uncertain. She confides in Q, who suggests the dream reflects a growing attraction to Minho. Kitty reveals her concerns about Stella and her estrangement from Minho. Q and Jin's relationship deepens, leading to a romantic proposal. Kitty learns about Jia's difficult past and her grandmother Deho's estrangement from her mother, Nami. Kitty vows to help reconcile the two sisters. At the audition for Moon's show, Day, pressured by Minho to appear single, lies about his relationship with Eunice, causing a rift between them. Minho, still hurt by Kitty's revelations, coldly dismisses her concerns about Stella. Minho encounters Q, who reveals Kitty's plans to spend time with Jia and Deho. Jealous and hurt, Minho expresses his resentment towards Kitty. Kitty meets Jia and Deho, helping them reconnect. Deho reveals the painful history of her estrangement from Nami. Kitty, witnessing Minho's unexpected kindness towards Deho, feels a renewed hope for their relationship. Stella, while seemingly reconnecting with her old church friends, is secretly monitoring Moon and Jinha's conversations, gathering information for her revenge. At the prom, Kitty seeks an apology from Minho. They dance, and Kitty confesses her regret over misjudging Stella. Minho expresses his longing for her, but their moment is interrupted by Stella's dramatic arrival. Stella, aware of Minho's growing suspicions, uses emotional manipulation and threats to maintain her control over him. Kitty, heartbroken and confused, witnesses the unfolding drama, leaving her uncertain about the future of her relationship with Minho. School was nearing its end at the start of episode 8, marking 2 years since Kitty's disappearance. During this time, Kitty had forged deep friendships, found a surrogate family in Korea, and even found love with Stellar. Meanwhile, her elder sister, Macrode, arrived with news that their grandmother, Nami, was eager to meet her. Their grandfather had insisted on reconciling with Kitty, emphasizing that leaving things unresolved wasn't an option. The three sisters, now including Gia and Margaret, rejoiced at the prospect of a reunion. Kitty, thrilled to see Minho and Stellar, shared with Gia her blossoming relationship with Stellar. Gia, in turn, revealed that Minho reciprocated her feelings. The next day, Q and Day were discussing Jin's recent withdrawal from running after an injury. Q expressed concern, while Day, recently selected for a prestigious USM program due to his own racing success, tried to remain optimistic. Kitty arrived, congratulating Day and offering support to Q regarding Jin. She then shared the exciting news of her grandmother's impending visit. Minho and Stellar soon joined them, and Minho's face lit up at the news. However, Q and Day sensed an undercurrent of unease in Minho's demeanor, particularly his interactions with Stellar. While Kitty initially dismissed their suspicions, having previously doubted Stellar's intentions, lingering doubts began to creep in. Elsewhere, Yuri, out shopping with her brother Alex, confided in him about her strained relationship with her mother. Alex, preoccupied with his father's anxieties surrounding an upcoming guitar competition, tried to offer support. Yuri, attempting to pay for her purchases, discovered her cards were blocked, a troubling development. 2 days later, as the competition approached, Day's anxiety for Eunice mounted. Kitty arrived, revealing that Stellar was also participating in the competition, having gained entry through Minho's father's connections. Kitty expressed her growing concern about Stellar's motives, suspecting she might be manipulating Minho. Minho, overwhelmed by the situation, confessed to Kitty that Stellar was blackmailing him. Stellar had discovered that his brother had impregnated a background dancer and was threatening to expose the scandal, potentially damaging Minho's career. Kitty was shocked and enraged. At the competition, Principal Lee welcomed everyone. Kitty and Minho, after confiding in Moon, revealed Stellar's blackmail scheme. To everyone's surprise, Jinho, Minho's brother, stepped forward, acknowledging his actions and announcing his intention to marry his girlfriend. Moon, initially hesitant, eventually acknowledged Jinha's courage and supported his decision. Inspired by Jinha's bravery, Minho urged his father to avoid repeating the mistakes of the past. Moon, deeply moved, decided to support Jinha's decision. Kitty, impressed by their courage, devised a plan to counter Stellar's actions. During the competition, Eunice, unaware of Stellar's sabotage, discovered that the water provided to the background dancers had been tampered with. Kitty, realizing the danger, rallied her friends to assist Day. Jin, despite his recent injury, volunteered to join them. Kitty informed Principal Lee about Stellar's actions and requested his assistance. Alex, witnessing his father's apprehension about the competition, offered his support, and Lee, moved by his son's gesture, agreed to perform. Day, with Lee's musical accompaniment and his friends' energetic support, delivered a captivating performance. Stellar, witnessing their success, vowed revenge. However, Kitty, anticipating Stellar's move, orchestrated a surprise. Jinho, instead of Stellar, took the stage, publicly announcing his engagement to his girlfriend. The audience, captivated by the unexpected turn of events, erupted in cheers. Stellar, her plan foiled, was left humiliated. Moon, after apologizing to Stellar for his past mistakes, decided to send her back to Ohio, prioritizing his family's well-being. Minho, despite his past feelings for Stellar, admitted that his heart belonged elsewhere. The competition concluded with Day and Eunice declared finalists. Eunice, overjoyed, embraced Dev, anticipating a bright future. Yuri, encountering Julia with Pravina, learned that the two were dating. Though initially saddened, Yuri accepted their decision. Later, Alex revealed that their father's business ventures had faced legal setbacks, resulting in the family's financial difficulties and the subsequent blocking of their cards. Yuri, devastated by this news, felt a wave of despair. Meanwhile, Minho and Kitty shared a moment of reflection. Minho revealed that he was embarking on a tour with Moon and Jinho, a much-needed escape from the recent turmoil. Kitty, expressing her desire to return to school the following year, acknowledged the complexities of their relationship. As Minho prepared to leave, Kitty, overcome by her feelings, asked to accompany him. Minho, surprised but pleased, accepted her invitation. As they walked together, a sense of hope and uncertainty filled the air, leaving the fate of their relationship hanging in the balance.